want to now turn over this to Garrett Barney, our colleague at Jodi. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Please excuse my voice, which is a result of the season. Dean is Professor of Political Science at Hobart and William Smith Colleges in Geneva, New York, and Erasmus Professor of the Humanities in the Faculty of Philosophy, Erasmus University in Rotterdam. She is the author of 5 books, including Aliens in America, Conspiracy Cultures from Outer Space to Cyberspace, published in 1998 and named by the Village Voice as one of the best 25 books published in that year. Publicity's Secret, How Technoculture Capitalizes on Democracy in 2002, in which she examined the condition of publicity under the conditions of what she calls communicative capitalism, an original formulation that has radically shifted the manner in which we talk about the relationship between politics, democracy, and emerging information and communication technology. She's the author of Zizek's Politics, published in 2006, a book which cemented her status as one of the world's leading interpreters and critics of the work of the radical Slovenian philosopher Slavoj Žižek, and most recently, 2009's Democracy and Other Neoliberal Fantasies, Communicative Capitalism and Left Politics, published in 2009 by Duke University Press, in which she reflects very critically upon the state of the American left in the wake of the Bush administration and the ongoing unfolding of the condition of communicative capitalism that she diagnosed in her earlier work. She's also the editor of 4 major edited scholarly volumes, co-editor of the journal Theory and Event, and the author of far more major scholarly articles and book chapters than I could list. Simply put, Jodi Dean is one of the most exciting radical political thinkers working today. At a time when we are perhaps too inclined to concede to the perceived imperatives of pragmatism and compromise and reasonableness, Jodi Dean's work exhibits that quality that's characteristic of the very best of critical thought. It is unafraid. It's unafraid to be uncompromising, unafraid to be unreasonable. And it's in this respect that her work is also, I would say, so very encouraging. Encouraging in the most specific sense of that word. It gives us courage. The courage to think again, the courage to think uncomfortable thoughts. She's come today to think some uncomfortable thoughts with us. The topic of the lecture today is Whatever Blogging. It is a chapter from her latest book, Blog Theory, Feedback and Capture in the Circuits of Drive, which will come out this summer with Polity Press. Please join me in welcoming Professor Jodi.
Thanks so much to Garrett Barney for that great introduction. Really appreciate it. And also to Claire Roberge and Becky Litz for helping with the setup today, and Claire for all of the behind the scenes and getting me from one place to another. I'm very excited to be here for the next couple of weeks, and I want to say how much I appreciate Media at McGill and in the Department of Communication and Art History for this opportunity. I'm also kind of relieved to be here in a kind of mundane, everyday sense, in that I actually got through the border. Because I drove, and when I drove through, I thought it was just going to be like, all right, here's my passport. And instead, I was stopped and made to go into the building and answer a whole bunch of questions like a real interrogation, well, not a real interrogation, but kind of like an interrogation. And the immigration, the woman working at immigration was asking me, well, why are you coming to Canada? And I said, well, I'm going to give a lecture at McGill. And she's like, what are you going to talk about? I said, blogging. And she's like, who cares about blogging? And I should have actually told her about, and that's my segue, about Ashley Qualls. who in 2007 was a huge hit for e-commerce types. By the time Qualls was 17, she was making over $1 million a year with her site whateverlife.com, which is a very pink, busy website that she designed to market MySpace page layouts. Market's not exactly the right word though, because Qualls layouts and the add-ons that she provided for MySpace pages weren't for sale, they were free. Her income came from advertising. Because Whatever Life gets more than 60 million hits a month, exceeding the circulation of several of the most popular English language teen magazines combined, it supplies advertisers with a really valuable commodity, namely the eyeballs of teenage girls. Qualls, or Ashbo, as she calls herself, started Whatever Life in 2004. By 2007, she had expanded her site into something kind of like a community for girls, a go-to site where girls could find tutorials for making their own layouts, as well as a variety of images, banners, captions, buttons, and boxes for decorating their MySpace pages. In addition to the revenue-generating ads, whateverlife.com, with its own growing staff of writers and designers, features a magazine and a link to Ashbo's blog on her MySpace page. I should add that Ashbo earned enough money to drop out of high school, emancipate herself from her parents, and purchase a house. Now, her popularity is exceptional, but her profile fits a dominant one for U.S. bloggers, namely she's under 30 and female. So maybe what I should have told the immigration official is that, oh, actually, who cares about blogging on young teenage girls really care about blogging. But I don't know if that would have helped. Anyway, the Pew Internet and American Life Project reports, has a report on teens and social media, and it provides some context for these claims I'm making. Let's see, only 8% of adult internet users in the U.S. have created a blog, but 28% of online teens blog. And these are most likely to be girls. I mean, my 11-year-old daughter, I think, has started 4. Describing her site as a place to express yourself, Qualls, Ashbo, repeats the reason most U.S. bloggers give for blogging, namely a wish to express themselves creatively. Now, as I mentioned, Ashbo's site is called, oh wait, no, I'm going to stop it, never mind. We'll do something different. Okay, so she gives the same reason for blogging that most U.S. users give, which is to express themselves creatively. Now we can think about Ashbo and about these statistics as providing a way to think about blogging as a popular technological practice of content production, media use, and multiple platform integration inscribed in everyday life, such that there is little difference between being online or being offline. Combined with the statistical snapshot provided by the Pew Internet and American Life Project, it might seem like we've got, that we're accessing a kind of truth about blogs and social networks, thereby for teenage girls. Both produce affective spaces where they express themselves, share their feelings, and reach out with a little hope that someone will reach back and touch them too. Access through the intense emotional world of networked adolescence, blogs aren't confined to a sphere separate from other media. They're situated in a rich communicative habitat consisting of multiple platforms and applications: mobile phones, social network sites, video, music, photo sharing sites. Blogs then seem to be a way that any one of us could report on, share, experience, and even market our social lives. But the image constituted through the combination of statistics and the experience of a single blogger is way too easy, even as it highlights the juxtaposition between the singular and the many characteristic of contemporary network media. Rather than relying on one to stand for an impossible whole, right? Rather than relying on Ashbo to stand for all of blogging, we do better to consider the rise of personalized media as a mass phenomenon in practice. By 2008, there were 80 to 120 million